Hello, fellow Voyagers. Jess here with Odyssey Human, here today to talk about your extraordinary self is here and now. If that sounds good to you, please subscribe to the channel. This is the place where we help you hack through the jungles of consciousness so that you can discover the hidden treasures inside of you. And all of it is there for you. Everything you've ever wanted is coming through you, and the potential of it only needs to be activated. So let's talk more about this. I want to bring awareness today to how much we judge ourselves, right? The voice in our head often is not our voice. What do I mean by that? I mean that we've internalized an inner critic from a parent, a caregiver, a teacher, another relative, a friend, someone who kept us to these standards, and probably the standards that their parents or their teacher or somebody else in their life kept them to. And we just innocently and naively kind of internalized it, right? We started to hold ourselves to the same standards, or maybe the society's standards. Anyways, they're typically not ours. And what happens is we accept this kind of verbal abuse. We listen to our own inner critic on a daily basis. I want to give you an example of this. Is that yesterday I gave a presentation, and it was actually a really incredible presentation. We had a lot of fun. Everybody was laughing. Everybody got a lot out of it. And when I came home afterwards, I started to get these thoughts popping up of that wasn't good enough, and overanalyzing, like remembering the looks on people's faces and my mind trying to interpret them as, oh, he didn't agree with that, or I shouldn't have said that. A lot of self-judgment, right, started to pop up, and I just kind of observed it. And I think it's easy to forget and to just listen to the thoughts, the critic, right, to just go ahead with it. And that is what we accept for ourselves. And as I just kind of observed, I was like, I don't have to listen to this. Like, I can just as easily choose to believe that look on their face meant that they were really captivated, that I did say exactly the right stuff, that this was a life-changing experience for them, for the people in the room getting my training. And I think we have this fear of how dare I stand in that sort of confidence? Who am I? Who am I to, expand beyond modesty and say, well, this was the best training they have ever received in their life. Like, who am I to say that, right? We feel like we have to measure up to something, but really, what is that something? It's somebody else's opinion. That's all it is, right? Every standard society has set is someone else's opinion, and that's it. It's not the God's honest truth. It's not the end all be all. It is not black and white. It is not absolute truth. It is not any of those things. It's just somebody else's opinion or standard or judgment. It's someone else's judgment. So remember, your most extraordinary self is here now. You have every right to say, that was the best damn training those guys have ever gotten in their life. It changed their life. It is life-changing for them. Right? And I'm saying this to myself, right? Because I'm judging the quality of what I'm putting out. And so instead of doing that, stepping into our most extraordinary self, and as you do this more and more frequently, it's going to become second nature, right? The inner critic, when you hear it, well, the voice will be like, you'll just watch it and be like, okay, cool. Or you'll feel sympathy for it. You'll be like, oh, little voice, I know you're trying to lead me down this rabbit hole of agony or criticism and judgment, but we're not going to go there today. I mean, you can talk as much as you want, but I'm just going to sit here in my power and know that my judgment of the situation is just as good as somebody else's judgment. Even if they claim to be an expert, even if they claim to know it all, even if they went to school for 14 years and they wear a white coat or a blue hat or whatever it is whatever power symbol they're wielding to prove that their opinion matters more. Because guess what? You are the center of your reality. You are the center of your reality. It all comes through you. Everything you experience is you, and you don't have to give that power away to anyone. In fact, starting to claim it for yourself and stand in it and say, you know what, that was, again, standing in the shoes of your most extraordinary self. You don't have to let society or anyone else measure you up and allow yourself to be measured by them. You get to just be it now. You can be it now. You can be extraordinary now. You can be everything you want to be now. You can be the most productive person on the planet now. You can be the smartest person on the planet now. You can be the most beautiful person on the planet right now, just by claiming it, because it's all you all the time. Everything you experience is like a nighttime dream. It's all coming through you, and you shape your reality with your judgments, And so I think in the manifesting community, there's a lot of focus outside, right? We're told not to judge the circumstances or ignore them or don't let them bother us. But I don't hear a lot of people talking about how we judge ourselves, because that, at the end of the day, is the majority of what is happening. We're judging ourselves against the 3D. We're judging ourselves against these conditioned standards that we've learned from our upbringing or from this invisible entity called society. So remember, you are extraordinary now. You can assess every situation you're in from the eyes of someone who is already everything they want to be now. You can embody that now. And as you embody that, literally your reality will take a knee to it. Right? But that's not the important part. The important part is you are declaring it. It gets to be so just because you said it. Just because you said it, it's so. Because it's all you. It's all you. You're the center. You're the creator. You're the master. You get to just say, that was the best damn training they have ever gotten in their lives. And it's so right now, me saying that. It is so. It's done. That's it. Like, that's it. There doesn't need to be validation of that outside of me. I can stand in that and just say, just because I say it is, and if people balk at me or whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because they're my reflection. I get to just be that and claim it. So your most extraordinary self is here now. Here now. There's nothing you have to do. There's no hoops you have to jump through. There are no challenges you have to go through. It's not sometime in the future. You just get to be it now by you declaring it and saying, this is how it is. Period. That's it. This is how it is. And not wavering from that. Right? Not shaking from it when somebody else's ruler comes out, because one of the most important questions I'm always asking people is, says who? Says who? Says who? When they're expressing a judgment from somebody else, from society, it's like, you can hear it. You can hear how we all bow down to these mental representations of other people that we think know better than us, or judge better than us, or have more knowledge, or savvy, or fitness, or whatever it is. But really, that's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. That is all an illusion. And so, your most extraordinary self is here right now. You can embody them right now. It doesn't matter what anyone else says, because what you say goes. What you say goes about you. Period. That's it. End of story. Like, there's nothing else than that. It can be that simple, that easy, that definitive, that what I say goes, and the opinions of everybody else are just opinions. And my opinion is what I am living and embodying and experiencing. And I don't need validation from outside of me to prove that. I am the validation. I am the validation. My My courage, my daring to stand in that is my proof that I'm there. That's it, period. So I hope this was helpful to you. Drop a comment. Let me know what you thought below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.